It's week 9 of the National Football League.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. It's his second touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, this thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to the rookie's second-round pick. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Tua going to give it to Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Here's a give to Achane. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, will take a timeout. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Inside the 10, it is caught. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. At the 8-yard line. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. A run out of the gun with Achane. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Tua. To the goal line and in. Devon. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Commanders' offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action, it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. On the carry, here's A-Chain. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Tungo Bailoa to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still 1st down.
Tua going to give this to Wright.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Still first down.
To throw is Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throwing is Tua. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. The motion man here is McLaurin. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 7. Ready?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Hey.
Now Daniels. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On comes the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And now for a 2nd, and I believe the referee.
Play is under review. After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Tua. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
On 1st and 10. They're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Commanders come up with it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Come on. Alert.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and goal.
Let's go.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. Sly's kick is good. And the Commanders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw. Catch made there by Waddle. And they're gonna bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
44. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Ready, ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
Ready. Let go.
Here's Daniels. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Lamar Jackson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we'll stay in the AFC North as we head to the confluence to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Two and out on first down. That's complete. It's Waddle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
On the handoff, this is H.N. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. They'll stay on the ground with H.N. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2 and now on third down. That one is batted away, incomplete. Separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
This one deep and looking for Melton.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's 2. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins are out to a 21-10 lead.
Commanders 10. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders offense ready to get back to work. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down.
Here we go. Bronco switch. Check.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Get it.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he will go all the way. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Commanders. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming. To the air again is Daniels. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Once again, it's Achane. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Miami.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, this is right. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That one, take it in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. That his second touchdown of the game. This one, number 7 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. But a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready?
Throwing now, Daniels. Open receiver is Bo Melton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Holding offense.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
No, smash.
They'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The Dolphins offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. A run up the middle with Achane, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's 2nd and 6. A give here to Wright. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Austin Jackson, the former first-rounder, guilty there. Tua going to give it to Achane, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Run the draw with Achane. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin. Here is 2nd and 7. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go. On lock line. Reno, check, Panther. Roll.
They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it's going to be a Commander's first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Daniels going to throw again. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
On the set.
Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Hey, check that.
Throwing again. Daniel. That is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to an inch.